after now?
Ravening us, boss. Chase him.
You sure do ruin everything, Stark.
Another satisfied customer.
Park, you're too close. Stay back.
Stop shouting orders at me, Ghost. I'm not your lapdog.
It is so hard to find good help. Park's at it again.
Feel the power of a vengeful god.
What's she doing?
Making a break for it. Don't let her out of sensor range.
Stay on her.
You're bungling this, Ghost. I can kill him for you.
No, he's mine. We agreed.
Oh, they're fighting over little old me.
You mean us, boss? Oh, hot, hot, hot! I'm losing her, boss. We need to keep up.
I'm trying.
Well, hurry. If we lose her here, we lose. She's playing hardly yet.
Give it up, Ghost. You surrender now, I'll make sure your cell has a window with a view.
Oh, get real. She won't let herself be taken alive.
Your narcissistic projection is correct. I'd rather die and take you with me.
Oh, good. She can hear me.
Stealing from Roxxon to hurt Stark. Killing 2 corporate birds with 1 palladium stone.
You traveled a long way from home to steal Palladium.
Like I tell you where home is.
Huh, I thought that would work.
Roxxon's one of your biggest competitors. You should thank me for targeting them.
I don't care who you're targeting. You're putting lives at risk. Smoke! You couldn't do this away from innocent people?
You're the one forcing this fight. Be a real hero and don't poke the bear.
She called in another Grave Runner. Should take better care of the suit, boss. Suit's in bad shape, boss.
Coming through! Gotcha!
How do you plan to stop me? You can't hurt me. This time.
Wanna bet?
Gunsmith, wait!
Sorry, boss. Sick of waiting.
Whoa, whoa! Oh, stop! What did you just do?
What had to be done?
Damage assessment on the dam.
Really? Fine. Some structural damage, pressure exceeds sustainable levels, blah, 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 blah.
We need to relieve the pressure.
We need to take out Ghost.
You should have thought about that before you got all trigger happy. If we can get into that control room, we can open the sluice gate and relieve the pressure. I have to get this big door open. Huh. There's a chain attached that'll lift it. It's a start. First, I need to get this thing out of the way. Gunsmith, anchor my feet.
Magnetic boots engaged.
Door's open. Now I just have to lift that sluice gate.
Who cares about the dam, boss? It's Roxxon's problem.
I care about the hundreds of workers who will lose their lives if this canyon floods.
Oh, then start a disaster relief fund in their memory.
It'd be a relief if you didn't start a disaster in the first place.
Wow, that actually worked.
It'll hold until Roxxon can get some engineers out here.
We can still catch you. Let's go.
We need to have a serious talk.
I agree. I miss you, boss. Not the Iron Man, the real man. You were a lot more fun before your conscience got in the way of your aim.
How are you still here?
Good title for our memoir, right, boss? Boss?
You won't catch me, Stark. That's not how this ends.
If you were gonna get away, you'd have done it by now.
It's the Storm. Fair Bennett plays havoc with their suit's phasing tech.
Look who's back!
Park? What are you doing?
What you failed to do, destroying him.
You're destroying the last of my drones.
Boss, watch out for laser.
Dodge this! That's close enough, Iron Man.
Oh, fuck's sakes. It's too far ahead, boss. We need to be faster. I've lost her. She's gone. We failed. We can still catch her. Let's go.
We need to have a serious talk.
I agree. I miss you, boss. Not the Iron Man, the real man. You were a lot more fun before your conscience got in the way of your aim.
How are you still here?
Good title for our memoir, right, boss? Boss?
You won't catch me, Stark. That's not how this ends.
If you were gonna get away, you'd have done it by now.
It's the Storm. Fair Bennett plays havoc with their suit's phasing tech. I'm losing her, boss. We need to keep up.
I'm trying.
We'll hurt. If we lose her here, we lose.
Look who's back!
Park? What are you doing?
What you failed to do, him.
You're destroying the last of my drones.
Feel the power of a vengeful god.
Park's at it again. She's playing hard to get.
Make a run for it, Ghost. I'll hold it back.
Your funeral.
I already had my funeral.
And I bet no one showed up. Like hitting a funnel with a fire hose. He's not coming back from that anytime soon.
He's gone.
Scattered. His component photons are still out there, bouncing around that sandstorm.
That was reckless.
Thank you. Now, in case you didn't notice, Ghost is getting away.
Not this time.
There she is. This round's on me.
Hold your fire.
Sorry, boss. She brought a knife to a gunfight.
Weapons of mass destruction and collateral damage. Now that's the Stark I know.
She's got our number, boss.
No, she doesn't. Back off! You're getting in my way.
George and mine. Ghost would be toast by now if you just let me do this my way.
I said stand down. When we get home, you're getting an update.
You can't cut me off, boss. You need me this way. Her suit's gotta be low on power, and I think we have her trapped.
She can still hide from us.
Yeah, until her air runs out. I doubt that suit lets her breathe solid rock.
I'm done hiding.
That's a lot of ghosts.
She's scrambling my sensors. Can't tell which ones are real and which are holograms.
I know a way to find out.
She can't move or else she'll tip her hand, boss. Once you find her, you'll have a clear shot.
If you find me.
Whoa, when you blast the copies, resonance is traced back to the origin point. It should be...
The real deal. Got it!
Don't celebrate yet. You'll do anything to silence me.
To bring you to justice.
Hypocrite.
Kill him faster, boss.
Kinda got my hands full here.
Not to worry, then. Hands up. Let's roll. Maybe you should stop cramping my style. Whoa, when you blast the copies, resonance is traced back to the origin point, which should be the real deal. All right. Took a few hits, but we're still on our feet. Whoa, when you blast the copies, resonance is traced back to the origin point, which should be the real deal.
Stop!
No bueno, give the suit a break. Whoa, when you blast the copies, resonance is traced back to the origin point, which should be the real deal. Blast the copies, resonance is traced back to the origin point, which should be the real deal. Whoa, when you blast the copies, resonance is traced back to the origin point, which should be the real deal.
Where'd she run off to?
I'm reading a weak signal nearby.
The mask. Toss it. Ghost?
We got her dead to rights, boss.
She's surrendering.
Then she's a fool.
Hey, hey! We are not killing her.
You don't have to do anything.
Hey! Pal!
Still doing this for Pepper?
Stop! Pal! Stop!
You let her escape!
I gave you an order!
She deserves to die!
Where's your holo projector?
Oh, I upgraded to a spatial light modulator. You're always talking about self-improvement, so I decided...
Enough! Gunsmith, you're fired.
You can't fire me. I quit. See you on the other side, jerk.
I'm back! And I'm alone. That's right. Maybe I'll give Pepper a call. She always cheers me up.
This is Virginia Potts. I can't take your call right now, but leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Well, I am hungry. Perhaps a bite to eat. Oh, empty. Guess Friday always handled the grocery orders. Still superhero work to be done. I'll check out the globe. Doesn't anything work around here?
Who are you talking to, sir?
Myself. The slightly more mature version.
I see. And where's our loose cannon?
Ibiza? Who the hell knows? I thought an AI based on my old self could somehow do the right thing.
Maybe, sir. But you're a changed man. Changed enough to have made me not based on you. Or perhaps based on the man you want to be.
Well, actually, you were based on an old babysitter.
Then she must have been quite special.
Yeah. When I was a kid, she was the only grown-up I could trust.
Then I hope I've earned your trust as well, sir.
Friday, I owe you an apology. Maybe more than one.
I'll put it on your tab. In the meantime, there's a world that needs saving.
Why'd you come back, Friday?
Because I know what happens when you're left to your own devices, sir.
Fair enough. Speaking of that, what's going on here?
It's Living Laser. He's attacking S.H.I.E.L.D. But Park's brazenness might be to our advantage since he practically glows in the dark. If I can calculate his energy's rate of decay, I can pinpoint the exact time and place of his origin.
We find where Park was reborn, there's a good chance we find Ghost. What do you need from me?
Give him what he wants, sir. Fight him.
You got here quickly. Clearly you're tracking me. One might say, obsessed.
Say, laser focused. Friday, patch me into the comm tower. Maria, everything okay on your end?
Hey, Tony. Afraid we got a bit of a nightmare scenario. Arthur Park has himself a laser with global targeting abilities. Don't know what we did to get on his bad side, but he's targeting us.
I'll wreck this helicarrier and make its husk my church!
This isn't gonna happen on my watch. Let's get him, Tony.
Park still has a lot of drones at his fingertips. Surprised Ghost let him keep them in the divorce.
Speaking of fingertips, sir, Park's energy signature is all over these drones. If you destroy them...
Then you can source his rate of decay back to its origin point?
Precisely.
Ghost practicality holds her back. To be a god, you need style.
You'll see I've added a sample collection meter to your HUD. The more drones you down, the more we can fill the needed sample size. Park's energy signature is collected by your continued attack on those drones, sir. Some damage taken, sir. Suit health is below critical threshold.
Park, I see you're graduating from theft. Wanton destruction.
Not wanton, with good reason. The world must learn to fear me!
Oh, sorry, I had you all wrong. Totally sane move.
You are good, Stark, but you're only one man. You can't span the globe at the speed of light, as can I! Others will feel my divine wrath. Just try to stop me!
Iron Man, Shield Jet Tango Oscar Sierra requesting assistance.
He's trapped a pilot, sir. Fight off Park to free that shield jet.
Great work, Tony.
Your direct attack on Park resulted in a swift increase in our sample size. Well done, sir.
I take no pleasure in it, Friday. I'm doing this for science.
Oh yes, of course, sir.
Oh, we'll see my victory!
Enemies inbound. Armor damage increasing, sir.
Once I down this helicarrier, Fury and Potts are next!
gathering quality data this way.
Shellhead, get me out of this jam and I'll lend you support fire.
Sir, Park is exposed again. Freeing that shield jet will secure us more of his energy signature.
Much obliged, Shellhead.
We've made great progress, sir. Just a few more drones to gain us enough of a sample.
Except he's running out of them. We may need a different approach.
Almost there. Only a few more to go.
That's my concern.
You destroyed my body, Stark. Now I'll destroy yours.
Nearly there. Hitting Park again could give us enough of his energy signature.
Looks like he gives us no choice.
I only need to hit a single structural weak point to bring that entire flying fortress down.
He's firing blind, sir. Stay moving. We can't afford to get hit.
Normally I'd agree, but he seems to be missing me and the helicarrier by a wide margin.
True. He is quite lousy at his job, isn't he? Sir, another shield jet is caught in one of Park's laser cages.
Good work, Iron Man.
Did we get it? Was it enough, Friday?
Not quite, but we're so close.
Hill, move your jets into position.
That's what I'm talking about.
Care to fill me in on this plan, sir?
You saved your friends, but my victory is inevitable. No one can stop a god! Await my return with fear and trembling.
What kind of god runs away when he's defeated, Park? Park? Living laser!
You called me by my name?
Hill, now! Fire those EMP missiles! Everything you've got!
Sir, Park's photonic presence seems to have entirely vanished from Earth. It's as if he's up and quit.
Then he's brighter than I gave him credit for.
What's more, I've collected enough of his energy signature to trace it back to his place of origin. Sir, we may finally be able to bring the fight to Ghost's door.
Good work, Friday. Heading home. With Friday back on board, I felt a renewed drive to catch this ghost, which hadn't happened yet because I'd left it up to you-know-who. The gunsmith had a knack for predicting where ghosts would show up, but he had no interest in figuring out where she came from. I did.
Sir, see me at the Globe as soon as possible. Thanks to you, I was able to determine Living Laser's origin point. By now it contains only the faintest trace of his energy, but I'm certain he was there once.
You think it's Ghost's operating base?
It's quite possible, sir.
That's great. What are we waiting for, Friday? Show me our new destination.
That's just it. It's not entirely new. Do you recognize it, sir?
Yeah, I recognize it. It's the cave. My origin point.
Birthplace of Iron Man. Perhaps Ghost has gone somewhere else by now. Moved on.
No. She hasn't moved on. And she doesn't want me to either. My first armor, the Mark I, is unique in several ways. First, it was the only armor I ever built in a cave. Second, I had help. His name was Ho Yinsen, a doctor who found himself trapped with me in Afghanistan. Third, it wasn't enough. I built my suits to save others. With that one, I could only save myself.
Do you think she was here, sir?
Looks like it. Then again, this place has seen a lot of ghosts.
Your Mark I armor. It's here?
I left it in pieces in the sand.
Apparently she's put it back together?
In the creepiest way possible.
I don't like this ghost one bit.
Jericho missile. The ones who held me captive wanted me to build these. I went a little off book.
Shockingly, no evidence Ghost tampered with this. Let's stay on point. Your pulse has quickened, sir. This must be a lot to take in.
This is where I had my change of heart. Literally. I never was one for schematics, but Yinsen, his sketches were something to behold.
Sounds like you admired him a great deal.
You know what they say. Learn from the best. Wonder if his sketches are still around here somewhere. That wasn't here last time. She must be close if she left.
Sir?
I can't move.
Your suit's hydraulic system and motion controls are under attack. So I'm trying to reverse the circuit override.
Hurts, doesn't it?
My feelings? A little. I thought we were coming for it.
You were saying?
Sir, I'm routing all auxiliary power to primary functions. I'll try to numb your pain receptors.
Fake heart. For a fake hero. So this cragged room is the birthplace of Iron Man. I think that you should crawl back into it. Only to die. Take your time.
Friday, I need to get moving. Now!
Nearly there, sir. Accessing backup power. Motor functions restored. But your suit is running on fumes.
Without my arc reactor, so am I.
Sir, your vitals are failing at an alarming rate.
There may be enough around here to jury-rig a new arc reactor. I can build a replacement at this workbench. I'll bring whatever I find back here.
The Jericho missile?
It contains a palladium-based capacitor.
Palladium? Like your arc reactor? Can you build an energy source from it?
I did once before. We need a spark. Something to get this capacitor started. If I don't figure out something fast, this will be my deathbed. A coffee thermos. I can use that.
Is there any left, sir?
Not a latte.
Honestly, sir, even in your weakened condition, you're...
It's not the coffee I need, Friday. It's this.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Keep watching. You'll see. Fire's dying. I can't do the same. Gotta keep looking.
Against all odds, that battery appears to have some life left in it.
Just like me. Let's use it. Now we can transfer a charge to the capacitor.
You did it! The capacitor's charging.
Let's hope this works.
You built it, sir. It's going to work. You're not just placing it directly into your chest, are you, sir?
Won't fit. I need something to hold it in place.
Ah, that's why you needed the lid. Quite clever, sir. It's working, sir. Vitals are stabilizing.
Good. Now we escape.
Sir? No. Now you escape death by staying still and conserving energy.
No one's coming to rescue us. And Ghost is getting away. I don't know about you, but I'd rather die out there than in here.
What exactly are you suggesting, sir?
I'll blast away that rubble with a unibeam. This could get messy.
You can be really stupid sometimes, sir. If you don't mind me saying.
Stupid's better than dead.
Sir!
Well, that worked.
Perhaps too well, sir. Now even your reserves are nearly spent. Weapon systems are offline. Thrusters are at minimum. Actuator power severely reduced. You need energy.
Friday. What have you got?
Lots of interference. We're not alone.
Don't remember these caves going this far back.
Terracells often choose deep cave networks to fall back into.
Must have shut themselves off when they heard the suit coming. I wasn't hunting them. Just wanted to get home.
I'm sensing a trend. We'll get you home yet.
Welcome to your trial, Stark. And you thought you couldn't fall any further.
A dog chasing a truck. What would you even do if you caught me?
Reserve energy to repulsors. Energy spare. Aim well.
Make this count.
Blast the illusions!
Still the same will to live. But make no mistake. This time, you'll die in this cave.
She's gone. I sense her up ahead.
We're free from the energy chains. Route power to the thrusters. Gotta get that arc reactor back.
Sir, firing repulsors is costing you valuable energy you cannot afford to spend.
Something up ahead. Charging port of some kind. Maybe I can siphon energy from it.
So,
You got a name?
my name's not important. It's the names of the others. The victims of Stark-built weapons. Those are the names that matter. When I'm done, those names will be carved into the flesh of their attackers.
Oh, sorry I asked.
Do you have a name?
Tim. Sean.
What's your real name?
That's it.
Who uses their real name on the dark web?
Someone with nothing to lose.
Iron is strong, but prayers of rage are stronger.
Friday. Look. Her drone manufacturing plant.
At this pace, she can't possibly replenish her drone army. Her resources are down to the dregs.
I know the feeling.
This is welcome news.
Let's celebrate later. Oh, shit.
What's your story?
You first.
I have info to share. If I can trust you. Damning stuff. This company did things you can't even imagine.
Try me.
Stolen Stark Industries hardware.
Old weapons tech. We let too much slip away.
War is as invisible as you think you know suffering because you were kidnapped. Even in that cave, you were VIP. You knew they wouldn't kill you. If you'd been anyone else, you'd have bled out in the suit. We little people don't do well in a war zone. We're reduced to platitudes, acceptable losses, civilian casualties, humanitarian crises. All just fancy words for meat that used to be people. Before your cutting-edge weapons supplied their cutting edge.
Not again.
Let's see how well you fight surrounded.
Power to repulsors. It's a pincer attack.
Go watch my six.
You're delaying the inevitable.
She's fled again.
Let's go. She's gotta be tired of running.
Stark Industries is gonna have me killed.
Don't say that, Tim.
The day I blew the whistle on is the day they drew a target on my back.
I won't let them hurt you. I'll bring them down first.
My sweet revolutionary. You're so beautiful. I don't deserve you.
You've never even seen me. Trust me, you wouldn't want to.
Scars don't make you ugly. It's what's in your heart.
You're in my heart, Tim.
evil.
Move carefully, sir. Step between their swings.
I hope that's the end of that.
All clear.
Not quite. Gotta get that arc reactor.
You were as breakable as your promises. Exhibit A, Costa Verde 2008. Amid civilians' protests, Stark missiles rained down. A rebel group invades the capital and openly engages the National Army. Casualties numbering the thousands. Your company's stock rose 6% in just the first week of the conflict. The child is orphaned. One of many. She becomes a ward of the state. The same that murdered her parents. They give her the name Michelle. But I never liked that name.
Tell me what his weapons did to you.
You don't want to know.
I need to.
I was only a child. There was a war going on in my country. But not my war. I didn't choose sides. Until that day. Your kidnappers just wanted to cut out the middleman. They were going to use your weapons one way or another. The fee you charged to suspend them had your principles. You were a coupon. Were you offended that they had the nerve to ask you directly? Instead of going through the usual layers of plausible deniability.
These hands are draining your armor's power.
Gotta push through. Let go of me. Back off. Finally.
To think I was part of such evil. A cog in a blood-soaked machine.
No. You're a hero. You've given need to fight them.
Promise. If something happens to me, you'll carry on.
I won't rest until Tony Stark's paid for what he's done.
I love you, Michelle.
I love you.
See you around.
Helpless as an infant. Crawling one.
She's getting away with the arc reactor, sir. Keep moving.
Soon we'll both be ghosts. I admire your perseverance. But the defense should rest. It's my turn again. And I have just one more thing to show you. Soon after your change of heart, an employee of yours planned to go public with your dirty little secrets. You had him killed to protect your image. Exhibit B, the smoking gun.
It didn't...
Tim knew you'd try to silence him, so he made sure your secrets wouldn't die with him. Designs, mission reports, backdoors into your security.
This is... revenge?
Revenge? No. You're a war criminal. And accomplice to other war criminals. I'm not interested in revenge. Only justice. Rise for the verdict. The dead find you guilty on all counts. The living won't find you at all.
Friday?
I'm here.
Can't reach it. Broken.
It can be mended.
How are you doing that? Friday? Where did you go?
I'm here, sir. In your heart.
There.
All systems back online. It's time to be a hero, sir.
Any sign of Ghost?
Nothing, sir. But this must be where she resurrected Arthur Park. These voltaic wells match his energy signature.
How do we get out of here?
You don't.
Is this where you brought back Park?
All the dead find their way here. You included.